What's going on, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Detroit Pistons versus Dallas Mavericks NBA matchup going down Friday, January 31st, 2025. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, the games that I love, head to Pickdawgz.com. Click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page. It's a great time to jump on something, whether it's a daily or a long-term pass. Remember to use the promo code PICK at checkout for 15% off your purchase because there's a lot of action this week. Stacked college hoops card on Saturday, NBA and NHL as well. May not have the biggest card on Friday. We're still looking through the games, but still lots of action to be had, lots of money to be made. So again, make sure you check it out. Also, we've got products for those who make big bets and for those with big bankrolls, those looking for more of a VIP experience where you're going to get things like late alert plays closer to game time, where we're going to track line movement for you, try to get you the best possible number compared to the closing line. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, text the number on the screen for more information, even if it's just to find out if it's right for you. But let's get to this one between the Detroit Pistons and the Dallas Mavericks. And you've got the Detroit Pistons coming into this one with a record of 23-24 on the year, 23-23-1 against the number, after ending up with a 133-119 loss at the hands of the Indiana Pacers in their last matchup, while the Dallas Mavericks sit at 26-22 overall, 23-23-2 against the number after a 137-136 win over the New Orleans Pelicans. I know some people got shafted with that line. It was at 1.5. Some people got it at 1. Some people just took the money line. It was a mess because of how that Pelicans game ended with the meaningless 3 to take away from people's bankrolls. But now the Dallas Mavericks pick it up and head out onto the road to take on the Pistons, who have started to stumble a little bit. And don't get me wrong, I've said before, if you've watched my videos here at Pick Dawgz, whenever I cover the Detroit Pistons, I say this is a Pistons team that I am high on. They made moves to address some glaring issues in the offseason, things that needed to be fixed, like the scoring depth for this team. And like I said, they've picked up pieces that have been able to help with that cause. My concern for the Detroit Pistons, though, is that they're starting to run out of steam a little bit against the teams that they have to take the step up in class against. This is a Detroit Pistons team that I said could easily contend for, a top 10 spot in the Eastern Conference, maybe challenge for one of the play-in spots for the East. And if you look at the standings right now in the Eastern Conference, this is a Detroit Pistons team that's well entrenched, sitting in 8th right now. A half game separates the Pistons from being in 8th and potentially just jumping into the top 6 and avoiding the play-in tournament altogether. But they have to be able to take advantage of winnable spots, and they have been doing that in fairness in some scenarios. But right now they're just in a tough run of games where they kind of have to try to navigate the storm, and they haven't necessarily been doing that. Losses to the Pacers, Cavaliers, and Magic, all on the road, and those are teams that you're probably going to have to either battle for playoff positioning against, or that you're going to see down the road if you make the playoffs, or if you're trying to get into that position. You beat the Hawks and beat the Rockets, it's all well and good, but you also lost at home to the Suns and the Pacers. Now you take on a Dallas team that is still down Luka Doncic, but still has Kyrie Irving, still has Klay Thompson, and they still have a very, very deep team. And I think that right now, I just like the position of where the depth is for the Dallas Mavericks, where they're starting to get healthier. They're hoping to have Luka Doncic back before the All-Star break. And the Detroit Pistons, teams are going to go through peaks and valleys all season long, but I think that they're going to get out of it eventually. I just don't want to back them until they do. So I'm going to take the Dallas Mavericks in this one, whether it's laying the point or just taking them on the money line, whichever you choose. Maybe you take them on the money line after what happened last time against the Pelicans, but either way, it's going to be the Mavs for me here, and that's going to be my free pick. But just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. And if you're looking for my best bets, you can find those at Pick Dawgz Premium. While you're Pick Dawgz, check out our betting tools. They're 100% free. They're the best betting tools in the business, and tools that you want to make sure that you have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Thanks for watching. See you guys soon.